For 20 years, the smartest move was always to go to university, study computer science, learn how to code, learn how to program. Okay? But a funny thing called AI in the past 2, 3, 4 years has really shifted, I believe, how the future of work will go. In 2026, I believe that advice is dead because AI can write the code as good as 95% of software engineers. Is it perfect? No. But is it more economically efficient? Yes. Is it faster? Yes. But am I saying that there's no space for coders in society? No, of course not. Like there always has to be software engineers. But I'm saying for the average person trying to choose a career like myself, like a 19, 20 year old who's in uni but maybe not sure or even is in high school trying to pick a uni course, this is what I believe the new Moat will be in 2026 and beyond. Essentially, coders are cooked and marketers are winning. So that's not some tagline because this was the actual this was the case. Like, this is a meme, but this was the case back in 2010. Learn how to code, and now they're saying learn a trade. Like, does that make? I don't know. Like, is there something fundamentally wrong with that? But you're moving on. This is the old Moat because what used to win was learn to code, big tech, build the app yourself, 6 month minimum MVPs. And this goes the same for marketing, for any sort of role where you had to iterate and push something out. You took a while because, well, humans are inevitably slow, especially if it's only one or two people working on it. And now, code is it's commoditized. Like AI writes code for essentially free. Like I guess AI is an expense in itself, but what it is, the bottleneck has been shifted. So here's a nice representation of a tombstone. Rest in peace, the code Moat, 2005 to 2020, 15 years old. It's sad. But the new Moat, I believe, and what I think people are starting to realize now is its attention, its distribution, it's your personal brand. It's how many eyeballs can you get compared to your competitor? Because your competitor might have a better product. Your competitor probably has better taste, better speed, better people that has technical ability. Their app is probably better. But if they have no attention, if they have no distribution, if they have no eyeballs on their product, take a Kinzo for example. Are they the best product in their niche? Are they the most technically gifted? Are their coders the best? Honestly, probably not. Of course, their product's good, but their distribution, their marketing, what they stand for behind that faceless logo is what people like and it's what people want to buy from. Because in this world of AI slop and AI efficiency improvements, everyone should use AI. Everyone should. If you're not using AI, you're getting left behind. But what people are struggling to understand is marketers are now winning. Like your attention is as important, if not more important, than your actual product. Because, yeah, as I said, your product can be good, but if no one knows about it, no one's going to buy from you, and that's it. And people want to buy from you. People don't want to buy from an AI. People don't want to buy from a bot. So, which is why I can understand why people are scared to implement AI into their business because it's scary because that relationship may not, because that relationship may actually be fractured if the customer catches on quickly that it's AI. And honestly, fair enough. Because the old way, like the old playbook for startup or to build a successful business, I believe, was to build in silence for a year, just head down, hustle, and polish a lot before launch. Far, because the old playbook for old startups, I think 5, 10 years ago, was to build silently, head down, lock in, hustle for 1 year, polish before launch, take 6 to 12 months on your MVP, and then wait for perfection or close to it. But now I believe the new way is to build in public from day one, as Kinzo have. Ship ugly and ship fast and iterate quickly. based on that community feedback. Go one platform, one specific problem, and go deep in that problem and become the go-to guy, not just for the technical solution, but also for the marketing and for the trust within the space. And yeah, just become that person, and the audience is more important than the product. Like, that's ultimately what all this comes back down to. This moat essentially comes back down to the audience is more important than the product. And honestly, the best time to start building this audience and to start building a personal brand was 2020. But the second best time is actually right now. And I still think we're early, because the creator economy is meant to be 2 million, is meant to be, because the creator economy isn't slowing down. Okay, people are consuming more and more and more, but they're also getting more apprehensive of AI content and of getting spammed. So that is why I started posting myself on my personal brand social media. And this is why I think that it's important to just put yourself out there, because of course some video got views, but again, the videos that got views, were they the ones that like I was talking to and the most proud of? Honestly, not really. So I'm just trying to strike personally that balance between getting views, getting engagement, but also getting quality numbers and people that actually agree with what I say, like as a person, like. And I think every business at its core, like, that's what it is. That's the understanding that the audience and the quality of your audience is greater than your product. Not just the quantity of your audience, but the quality. So if this is your sign, please take it as your sign. The best time to start was ages ago, but now is the second best time to start. So you know it's important. You're on this video for a reason. YouTube's recommended this to you for some reason. Okay, so it knows that you are interested in personal branding, in AI, in content, in marketing. So maybe start something of your own, start building, because there's no better time to start. Like, it's not going to get easier to build an audience. It's not going to get easier to build a following, and ultimately to build a business. So that's all I'm going to leave you with that thoughts, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.